Welcome back to Just Living. We're all familiar with the iconic landscape of the American Southwest, with its towering saguaro cacti. But today we're going to see something that is pretty rare, an Ocotillo Cactus Forest. And we're fortunate today, as this Ocotillo Forest is in full blow. What is an Ocotillo cactus, you ask? It is one of the easiest plants to identify in the desert. It's a large shrub with long, cane-like, unbranched, spiny stems that grow from a short trunk. When there's enough moisture, small 2-inch leaves sprout from the stems. In the spring, ocotillos produce clusters of bright red flowers at their stem tips, which explain the plant's name. Ocotillo means little torch in Spanish. Hummingbirds and bees pollinate the flowers. During the hot summer months, ocotillos drop their leaves, giving them the appearance of a large cluster of spiny dead sticks. They do this to prevent water evaporation from their leaves. As soon as it rains, however, these dead sticks will quickly sprout new leaves within a few days. While it isn't uncommon to see isolated Ocotillo cactus here and there in the Sonoran Desert, it is unusual to see this many growing side by side. The conditions must be perfect for this many to grow next to each other. First, ocotillos prefer open, rocky areas with well-drained soil. That's why you'll find them on rocky slopes, mesas, washes, and desert grasslands. But ocotillos really love limestone soil. This area here must contain a large patch of limestone soil that these ocotillos just love. Despite its name, the Ocotillo cactus isn't technically a true cactus. They are more closely related to the tea plant and blueberries, believe it or not. In fact, the dried flowers can be used to make tea. Fresh flowers can also be used in salads and have a tangy flavor. Ocotillos also have medicinal properties and have been used by native peoples to treat fatigue, achy limbs, and to slow bleeding from wounds. They also use them to alleviate coughing, varicose veins, urinary tract infections, and benign prostate growths. All this for free, and no long list of frightening side effects. Individual Ocotillo stems are sometimes used as fencing material in their native region because its spines deter both animals and people from passing through. These fences often take root to form a living fence. The ocotillos aren't the only plants blooming here, however. Here is a brittle bush full of yellow flowers next to some purple lupine. Here's a tiny fairy duster that's only a few inches tall. Here is another iconic desert plant, the Palo Verde tree, also blooming with yellow flowers. Palo Verde means green stick in Spanish, and you can see the green bark of the tree here. Those conquistadors really had quite the imagination when it came to naming the new things they discovered, didn't they? There are some other plants that are sharing the desert with the Ocotillos here. First, we have the teddy bear or jumping cholla. If you come across this cactus, which from a distance has a fluffy teddy bear-like appearance, be sure to keep clear. The spines are very sharp and seemingly jump on you if you just barely brush against them. They have barbed ends, making the clusters very difficult to remove. Right next to it is this prickly pear cactus. While not as dangerous looking as the jumping cholla, it too has spines, some of which are very small, which again are difficult to remove because they're so hard to see. Another surprising fact is that the prickly pear cactus is entirely edible. The pads, known as nopales, make a savory salad, while the fruits are sweet and juicy and make excellent jellies and jams. I've tried the nopales before, and while the taste was okay, the one I ate contained small hard seeds that were like chewing shotgun pellets. I'll stick with the jams and jellies, thank you. Well, that concludes our visit to this rare desert gem. I hope you enjoyed this up-close view of an Ocotillo forest, and will hit the like button, as well as share this video with your friends. Also, please remember to subscribe and support our channel at buymeacoffee.com/justliving. Take care, and we'll see you next time on Just Living.